is Karina Delgado, and I just recently graduated from high school in 2011, and I currently attend San Jacinto College North Campus, and my goal is to attain an associate's degree in general studies.
So ever since I was a freshman in high school, I was involved in a program called Upward Bound Math and Science. It's actually located at San Jacinto College, UBMS for short, and it was a program for high school kids whose parents didn't graduate from college or didn't even get to go to college, and I'm in it. I was in it. The program was to basically help us apply for college, scholarships. They helped us sign up for the ACT, SAT. They took us on field trips to visit colleges. They did a whole bunch of things for us. This binder here, this binder was my best friend in high school. It says Destination Graduation 2011. Yeah. And this binder, it like has everything that I basically did in the program. In the summer of 2008, the program, they took us to San Antonio. It was a vacation, but we had an educational excuse, so we went to go visit colleges. They took us to Our Lady of the Lake University. That was the school that I fell in love with. It's OLLU for short. It's a Catholic church, but it was amazing. It was beautiful. I fell in love with the cathedral. It was so big, and like I even thought, like, what if I go here and I get married? Because only students that go there get to like use the church for personal purposes. I was like, what if I get married? I could use this church. It was just so beautiful. And then March 27th, 2010, the Upward Bound took us to Huntsville. It was a Saturday, and they were doing the college tours at Sam Houston State University. Once I got to Sam Houston, I knew that's where I wanted to go. Like, Our Lady of the Lake was a thing of the past. I knew it. I wanted to be in the criminal justice field, and I knew I wanted to go to Sam Houston State University. So my senior year, I applied and I got accepted, and I was so happy. And like, that's where I wanted to go. I was so sure of it. And that's where the poem comes into play, actually, because what happened afterwards is how it relates to the poem. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the poem. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the road less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. I've heard this poem so many times. I've heard it in 6th grade, middle school, high school, and now even college. And it's never really had any significance until recently. What happened, I didn't end up going to Sam Houston State University, obviously. I go to community college, and that's not the road I wanted to take for myself, going to a 4-year university, and that's what I wanted to do, but unfortunately it didn't happen that way. I know maybe it's not plan A, it's obviously plan B, but I know it's my own way of doing things, and I'm gonna get there. I'm eventually gonna transfer. Although community college, usually when I was in high school, was called 13th grade because it was literally next door neighbors to the high school. It isn't all that bad, actually. It's not bad at all. I'm actually learning. I'm actually passing my classes and everything. So, I mean, I've had to learn how to look on the bright side of all of this and just transform everything that I think is negative into something positive that will, it's like I go through this and I can accomplish step by step where I want to be. So I'm taking my own road, and it may be zigzagged, have U-turns, dead ends, but it's my road, and that has made all the difference.